Join me as I dive into today's message that I believe will leave us both speechless. In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with messages from every direction: social media, news outlets, advertisements, and more. But amidst all this noise, there's a message that stands out, one that has the power to inspire change, to bring hope, and to guide us towards a better path. I'm talking, of course, about God's message. We live in a world that's increasingly loud and distracting. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, and harder still to tune in to the subtle whispers of the divine. We're so focused on our own problems, our own worries, our own desires, that we often forget to listen to the gentle voice that's guiding us towards a higher purpose. But what if I told you that God's message is all around us, waiting to be discovered? One of the biggest challenges we face is recognizing and understanding divine messages in the first place. How do we know it's God speaking and not just our own thoughts or desires? How do we drown out the doubting voices in our head and tune into the quiet whisper of faith? For many of us, it's a daily struggle to stay connected to our spiritual selves, to stay grounded in our beliefs, and to trust that God's message is guiding us towards a greater good. We've all been there. Feeling lost, feeling uncertain, feeling like we're stuck in a rut. And then, out of nowhere, we receive a message that shakes us awake, that sets our hearts ablaze, and that inspires us to take action. Maybe it's a verse from Scripture, maybe it's a conversation with a friend, or maybe it's a simple whisper in the dead of night. Whatever it is, it's a reminder that we're not alone, that we're part of something bigger than ourselves, and that God's message is always guiding us towards a brighter future. Throughout history, people have interpreted God's messages in countless ways, from the prophets of old to the modern-day mystics, from the saints to the sinners. We've seen how God's message has inspired wars and how it's brought about peace. We've seen how it's been used to justify hatred and how it's been used to spread love. But one thing remains constant. God's message has the power to shape our lives, to inspire our hearts, and to guide us towards a higher purpose. Take, for example, the story of Moses, a man who received a message from God that changed the course of history. What about the Apostle Paul, who was blinded by a light on the road to Damascus, and subsequently became one of the greatest missionaries of all time? Or what about the countless men and women throughout history who've received visions, dreams, and whispers that have inspired them to build communities, to fight for justice, and to spread love and kindness? But God's message isn't just limited to the grand, sweeping gestures of history. It's also the small, quiet whispers that we receive on a daily basis. It's the gentle nudge to forgive, to love, to serve. It's the subtle push to take a chance, to trust, to believe. It's the soft voice that reminds us we're loved, we're valued, and we're worthy. And it's these quiet whispers that have the power to transform our lives, to inspire our hearts, and to guide us towards a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. As I reflect on God's message, I'm struck by the profundity of its simplicity. In a world that's increasingly complex, increasingly noisy, and increasingly uncertain, God's message stands out as a beacon of hope, of love, and of light. It's a reminder that we're not alone, that we're part of something bigger than ourselves, and that we're always being guided towards a brighter future. Today's message is a reminder that God's voice is always speaking, always guiding, and always loving. It's a reminder that we're never alone, that we're always being nudged towards a higher purpose, and that we're always being called to greater things. Thanks for joining me on this journey today. If you have any insights, any thoughts, or any reflections, please share them with me in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more uplifting content, and be sure to check out another video that delves deeper into faith and spirituality. Until next time, may God's message touch your heart, inspire your soul, and guide you towards a brighter future.